is your player of the season so far? Ladies and gentlemen, this is my Premier League preview of match week 8. It will start on Saturday till Monday. Stay tuned. You won't be disappointed here. This is Amati Sunday. Please subscribe, like, let me know your comments below. Before we go to the games of the week, let me ask this question. Who is a player of the year so far? These 7 games. Let me remind you on the table so far. 7 games played. Arsenal are on top. Liverpool are second. Tottenham Hotspur are third. Bournemouth are fourth. Manchester City are fifth. Crystal Palace are sixth. Chelsea are seventh with 11 points. Manchester United are 10th. That is a big progress so far. Since the last season they finished 15th. Now that is a progress. Burnley are 18th. West Ham are 19th. Wolves are 20th with no wins. Let's quickly go to the details. The first game is between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. Early kick-off on Saturday. Nottingham Forest, Ange Postecoglou needs to win. They are 17th, but Chelsea are 7th on the table. If you look at form guide here, in the last 5 games, Nottingham Forest only have 1 draw in the last 5 games. Chelsea, they drew 1 game, they lost 2 games, and they win 2 games so far in the last 5 games. And Chelsea needs to be very careful because Ange Postecoglou needs to win. Be careful. If any team needs a win, if it comes to Chelsea, Chelsea is going to give them 3 points. It's Chelsea thing. Look at last time they helped United, and now they are going to bail out Ange Postecoglou here. I still believe Chelsea are going to get the job done against Ange Postecoglou. Let's go to the next game. Brighton versus Newcastle. 2 great teams facing each other. Let's check form guide here. Brighton win 2 games in their last 5 games. Their wins comes from City and Chelsea. Oh, they know how to win against the big teams. This game is going to be very, very tough. I see them going to cancel themselves 2-2 draw. Next game, we have Burnley versus Leeds United. Burnley needs to be very careful. In the last 5 games, Burnley has just 1 draw, 4 losses. And for Leeds, 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses for Leeds. These are 2 struggling teams. Burnley playing at home, Leeds away. I think this is still going to be draw. 1-1 draw. Moving on, Crystal Palace versus Bournemouth. Very, very good teams. These teams are very, very good for sure. Best managers in the Premier League so far. Look at what their managers do with their minimum budgets. They are doing a lot of job. Crystal Palace and Bournemouth. So the people with the coaching only, you can take the club a higher level. You can see they sold their best players, like Bournemouth. Bournemouth was sold 5 their best players, but they keep winning games. Crystal Palace, they lost Eze, but they did not get even a replacement. They are looking better than before. So for me, their managers are doing a great job. No doubt. Let's see their form guides. In the last 5 games, Crystal Palace win 3 of their games and draw 1. In last game, they lost to Everton. And for Bournemouth, they haven't lost in 5 games, 3 wins, 2 draws. This is going to be a tough draw. Crystal Palace needs to come back from winning ways. Crystal Palace is going to nick it at the last. 2-1. It is time for Bournemouth to lose a game. Oh, let's go to the next game. Manchester City versus Everton. Jack Grealish is not going to play. You can't play against your parent club. In the last 5 games, City win 3 games and draw 1 and lost 1 against Brighton. For Everton, they won 2 games and 2 draws. They lost against their rivals, Liverpool. I think City are going to win this game 3-1. Everton is going to miss Jack Grealish, I'm sure. Let's move on. Sunderland versus Wolves. Wolves needs to start winning games. Look at this. They haven't won any game in this season. They have draws, but they haven't won. For Sunderland, in the last 5 games, they won 2, they drew 2, they lost 1. Sunderland is going to remain on the Premier League. For Wolves, I see misery continue. Sunderland is going to win this game 2-0 for sure. Now let's go Fulham against Arsenal. Big London derby on this Saturday. Fulham always cause a lot of problems for Arsenal. They will be wants to play against Arsenal. Fulham have Smith Rowe who wants to revenge against Arsenal. Arsenal are in next levels. They are top of the table. They are now going to want to keep their spot on top of that table. Arsenal have everything this season. Even if they have injuries, they have backups like Noni Madueke for Saka, Martinelli for other side. Everything is there in that they're ready to win a Premier League. I mean, they have a strong bench. I see Arsenal winning 2-1. Look at the form guide. In the last 5 games, Arsenal win 3 times. They lost 1 and draw 1. For Fulham, 3 losses and 2 wins. Arsenal is going to win 2-1. The next game is Tottenham Hotspur versus Aston Villa. Aston Villa have started winning games. Their 2 games in the last 5. In their last 5 games. Unai Emery is coming back. For Tottenham Hotspur, they won 2 games and 2 draws, 1 loss in their last 5 games. I think it is going to be a hard fight between these 2. I see Aston Villa winning by a 1-0. Again on a Sunday, Liverpool versus Manchester United. What a game is going to be this for Manchester United. You never know what they are going to offer on that day. One before international break, they can collapse after that, and they can do some miracle on that time. We all know that Liverpool is not doing okay at the moment. 3 losses in a row in all competitions. If United beat them, it will be 4 in a row. Liverpool can't allow this to happen. To the home guides, in the last 5 games, Liverpool win 3 games and lost 2 games. For United, it's also 3 wins, 2 losses. So these are 2 teams who needs to win. We see Liverpool winning 2-0 the last game. On Monday, West Ham versus Brentford. This is London derby, alright? Nuno Espirito Santos is going to have a good game at this game. I'm sure this one is going to be his first win. New manager for West Ham. I think West Ham is going to come back and win games. Brentford also been doing okay. These are 2 struggling teams. I think the Hammers are going to win it 2-1.